What's up, Dragon Nation? I'm Rich with Dragon Nation Gaming. Welcome back to Satisfactory. Last episode, we were working on this factory, and I kind of decided on a style. It doesn't look half bad. So I did change the original plan because I kind of decided that I wanted two railroads to go through this area. So we're going to have one rail right there and another one right there. But unfortunately, the whole thing was a little too far forward. So what I had to do is I had to figure out something else for the legs. And this is what I came up with. It's actually not bad looking. I mean, I could probably do a little bit better, but you know, I'm happy with it. It's going to stay just like this. It's not bad. Anyways, this episode, what we need to do is we need to get this whole thing powered. And then at some point, we need to get coal over here because, yeah, there's a lot of steel that goes into this factory. So what I need to do in this episode first is to go ahead and get that power. Also, we need to go ahead and take a tour so I can show you what I've been up to. Let's go ahead and get this started. Alright, so a couple things. One, I decided on a theme for the conveyors. So all the conveyors will go through kind of this little scaffolding look. Now, I tried to figure out a way of actually making it look a little bit better and not so plain. I tried the concrete pillars at one point and I just wasn't happy with them. Then I tried these. What are these called? Yep, the painted beams. And I'm actually really happy with the way they look. Not half bad. I also decided to go ahead and do that with the train tracks. So the road that we have to set up. And oh my god, it's been a chore. And I've also been at work trying to get some of the other stuff in the game. Updating the MAM and trying to get coupons so we could get some other stuff to build better looking factories. Like those panels right there, that cost me, I think those were 2 coupons. So that way I could get the metal walls, and I like them. They look pretty good. But yeah, we need to go on a little bit of a drive because I need to show you the pain and suffering I have to go through. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a railroad track. Well, actually 2 railroad tracks on this road, which will go around the entire map, get me stuff like quartz and sulfur. And then also move around all the other ores we need for the other factories. So the plan is to take the ores from all the tiers, the ores that we don't need, and take them to the factories that don't have ores near them. So over by the oil field, which we'll be going to here in a second, there are no other nodes. There's no iron, no copper, and no limestone. So yeah, I need to get that from somewhere else, and we're going to be doing that with the train. Also, later on, when I set up a storage hub, god damn, this thing does not travel on these catwalks very well, does it? But once I get a hub set up, what we need to do is grab every single item from all the factories and move them over to that storage hub. So that way I have everything centralized. Let's go ahead and stop this thing. As you can see, I've also been hard at work trying to get the factories set up. The tier 1 factory, I like it. It looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. The tier 2 factory, not so much. I definitely need to change that. Yeah, I was kind of trying to do the same concept with both of them, but it didn't really work out. Alright, so over here we have 5 iron nodes, 1 copper node and 1 limestone. The iron that we're going to be producing when we do get a Mark III miner is like 900 and some odd, which I don't need in those 2 factories. We only need like 300 and some odd of it. So 600 of it I could send to another factory. Then we have coal, which I don't know how much extra we're going to have. Also the copper and the limestone, we still have a little bit extra. So I need to move those over to the tier 4 factory, which is going to be at the oil field. Not only that, but moving over here, if I could keep from falling off the edge, which I've already done like 3 times. Over here, I think it's... God damn, it does not travel on this road very well. Up there on that ledge, there is more coal. Oop, and I have to get rid of these trees at some point. So we need to grab that coal and take it to... That's going to go to the Tier 3 and the Tier 4 factory. Then over here, you can see that pillar of concrete just sticking up out of the ground. That's where the sulfur is. So this train has got to go all the way over there. Let's not hit the tree. There we go. So yeah, I've been using pillars like that, just putting up concrete pillars just to kind of mark things, mark the road where it needs to go, so that way I can easily see it and try to line everything up. Now, it's not the greatest road in the world. It works. The issue, though, let me go in and jump out real quick. Are you gonna roll? No. The issue is I did everything with catwalks, but unfortunately, we do not have a ramp that does not have railings, which is what I need. So, unfortunately, yeah, I had to switch to concrete when I'm doing upgrades, or when I'm going uphill. So yeah, right where that pillar is, that is the sulfur. So at some point I do need to get a factory set up over here, or at least just a miner. And then I'll load that up into a train and send it off to wherever I decide to build whatever I can build with the sulfur. I do need to go ahead and get explosives at some point, because I do need to open up some nodes. And then we come to one of my favorite parts on... Well, as of now, it's one of my favorite parts. Of course, there's a bunch of places I haven't seen on this map, but yeah, this is one of my favorites. Look at that. This is kind of a beautiful area. I do love it. So the cool thing about this area is this is probably the best area to come to get coal generators. The reason for that is because of all the water down there, and also there are 3 coal nodes right at the bottom of this hill, which I also have to pick up with the train and send it to other factories. So there's a coal node somewhere. Hold on. There's 2 on the left, somewhere over here. Yeah, there's one right there where that boulder is. We do have to get rid of that boulder. There's one right there. Actually, there's 2 on the right. Is that right? Is there 2? Oh shit, I don't have a ramp. I can get back up. It's okay. Yeah, we have 2. And then there's 2 more. Oh shit, can I get through? Hold on. Let me figure this out. There we go. One right there, and there's another one right here. So I was wrong. It's not 3 nodes. It's 4. Damn. That's a lot of coal. But yeah, we are going to be using all that coal because we have, especially at the Tier 4 where the oil field is, we have to make stuff like computers. And that's going to take steel. So I'm going to need all of that. Now, unfortunately, I haven't finished this road. This road still has a long way to go. Really long. But if I hit escape, I can show you down here in the bottom left-hand corner, 100 and actually almost 141 hours now. So yeah, I've been hard at work trying to get all this stuff done. Are you really stuck? Am I out of fuel? Yeah, it's out of fuel. Okay, go ahead and go in there. And this thing is a coal hog. But here pretty soon we'll have some fuel, so I could use that. I think it lasts a little bit longer. Sorry, dude, but I'm gonna have to knock you on your ass. Well, I don't have to, but it's just fun. Then over here is 2 pure quartz nodes. This is where I got my quartz so I can start building windows. It's like right in that cave right there. So I need to get that into a train station, which I'm going to build over here somewhere. And this is as far as I've gotten. So I've been placing these foundation blocks just to like give me an idea of where the path is going to go. And I still need to make sure that I leave room for the train station. I need to be very careful of that.
I strongly advise you
Yeah.
this specimen.
And then this is gonna go. Wait a minute. Why do I have? Why do I? Oh, I think I might have had it going the wrong way. Oh, that's right. I was gonna go up there, but then I decided to go down this way because there's more room. So yeah, this path will go over to the oil field. And from there, we will pick up all the resources like computers and stuff like that that we need for the other stations. Okay, this way. I love this beast. I love this vehicle. It's awesome. Just the sound of it and the way it just gets around. Oh, watch out, dude. Coming through. And the cool thing is, if a tree gets in your way, this thing just knocks it down. Okay, where I am... Oh, it's left. Hold on. I got it. Don't worry. I'll find my way. I've only been through here like 5 times already, making sure I was going the right way. There we go. And I think this might actually be the wrong spot. No, I think it's alright. I think we're good. So what I'm going to need to do for the train is... Actually, no, it's not the right spot. I'm supposed to be going up that way. I made a wrong turn somewhere. That's okay. So as you can see, I do have a little factory over here, but that was just something I threw down temporarily. I needed plastic and rubber so that way I can open up trains. I needed to get the size of the train stations, so that way I made sure I had enough room. But this wasn't. This was my biggest hell ever. So building that road, that was hell. This was even worse. So all we have is a oil extractor, 2 refineries, and they are producing plastic and rubber. Now, what I've had to do was I've had to get fuel for the 4 biomass burners that are providing the power for this location. So I pretty much cleared out all the trees and all the bushes from this area all the way over to there, and also over there. And I think they're empty right now. So what I've had to do was, while I was making the biomass fuel, I actually waited for the plastic, so I would make the biofuel, grab the plastic whenever I got a certain amount, come back over here, make computers, and then every once in a while I had to come to the buffer and flush it. Because when this thing completely fills up, it stalls the entire production. So yeah, that was my hell for the longest time. So yeah, I thought it'd be quick and easy, but I didn't realize just how much plastic it takes to make the computers. And at one point, I needed to make like 150 computers. So altogether, I think I used up like 20,000 plastic. And these only produce plastic at 20 per minute. So you could just imagine how long it took me to get enough plastic so that way I could get all the stuff from tier 5 and tier 6 opened up. So yeah, it's been fun. But now we're going to go ahead and get rid of this, because if you look at my to-do list, right over here on the right hand side, fuel generators. So I actually got all the resources together to make 8. I don't think that's going to work out. I haven't tried to do this in a while. We'll figure it out, I guess. But we have 4 oil nodes over here. This one right here is a normal node. There's one around over here that is another normal node. Oh, it's saving. That's why the lag. There's one right there that is a pure node, and then there's another one over there that is another pure node. So I want to go ahead and get the power ready. I think what we'll do is, just to start out, we'll go ahead and start building on this one right here. Of course, I have to get rid of all the creatures first. Like that ugly little prick. I'm not looking forward to it. I don't have any berries or nuts on me. Okay, who's pissed off? Oh, he's pissed off. Okay, come here. Easy enough. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to go ahead and lay down the foundations, and then we'll get the... Let's actually see, can we lay it like this? It doesn't really matter which way I turn it right now, because... Yeah, I will change all this later on. Actually, let's do it this way. Production... oil extractor, there we go. So what I have to do is I have to extract the oil. Then it has to go into a refinery to make the fuel, and it also makes resin at the same time. And then it goes, it's a I can't remember. We're gonna have to see as we go. Alright, let me try to get this straight. There we go. Alright, now we can go ahead, get rid of this, and place some foundations. Try to get everything straightened up as much as possible. Now, of course, when I do this permanently, we're going to be bringing the road, which is over by the tier 3, which is right... Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, that's... Maybe. I can't really tell. I think that's my factory right there. So we're going to be bringing the road over to here. I need to figure out where that's going to be. But yeah, that's going to have to wait until we can figure out what all we're going to need. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of these. Alright, put you away. Now we can go ahead, put down the oil extractor, and I need to see just how much oil this is going to get me. So it's 240 cubic meters per minute. So the question is, how much fuel can I make, and how many generators can I put down with the amount of oil we're getting out of here? Well, we're about to find out. Let me go ahead and do this. And a little bit more. There we go. Alright, so refinery. Let's see how much fuel you can actually make. So it requires 6 cubic meters. Is that right? Must be, I guess. Well, that's weird, because here it says 60 per minute, here it says 40 per minute. So, I guess... I don't know. That's weird. Well, no, 2 cubic meter... Oh, okay. I don't get it. So, if we can make 240, does that mean... I'm looking, hold on, that can't be right. Maybe it is right. Well, shit. Let me check this out real quick. Oh, I think I get it. So it does... I got it. So it's 60 per minute. So 60 cubic meters per minute. And this does 240. So 6, 120, 240. I think we could do 4 other refineries. I hope I brought the resources for that. But we are going to need a lot more room. A ton of room. Because those things are pretty damn big. Oh, you know what? I could go ahead and take those while we don't need plastic right now. But I might need plastic later. So, yeah, for right now, I think I might try to leave those if I can. But the power is the priority. Invalid placement. Is there something right here? Yes, there is. Hold on. Let me get rid of this real quick. Alright, so it looks like we could do 4 refineries from a pure node. But then I have to figure out just how many generators I could run off of that. So, get you. And I'm not going to worry about making this look pretty. I'll try. I'll try to make it look pretty, but yeah, I don't think it's really going to matter that much. Alright, so with the refinery, where are the inputs and outputs? There we go. Alright, so yeah, we do have inputs in the back and outputs in the front. We also have conveyor inputs and conveyor outputs along with pipe input and pipe output. So what would be the best way of doing this? We need to make sure that we have enough room for the piping, and piping is a little bit more difficult than conveyors because it doesn't curve as well. So let's go ahead, put 4 across. And then when I figure out a final solution for this, I'll try to make everything look a little bit more pleasant. Right now, it's probably going to be ugly as hell. Alright, now that we got that... Ooh, damn. That's pretty far. We need to go ahead and set these to make... Oh, it also does make resin. Okay. Alright. So yeah, we get... Yeah, it's 60 per minute. That will make 40 fuel per minute. And we will get 30 resin per minute. So I need some storage for the resin. And there was something else I needed the resin for. I can't remember what that was. So that's 60, 120, 180, and 240. And that's what we need from here, right? Yep, 240. Alright, now what I need to do is I need to figure out how am I going to get the pipes connected. Probably the easiest way to do it. Let's find a pipe. Logistics. From here to there, but I need to leave enough room for... Oh, don't tell me I forgot to... Hold on. Did I? Yeah, I can't build the legs. I don't have any steel pipe. Or not steel pipe. Iron plate. My bad. Huh. Well, I'm going to have to go back to the tier 1 base, grab some iron plates. And we're back. Oh, I love doing an emergency brake on that thing. Alright, let's get over here. Hopefully I didn't forget anything else, because I also need to set up storage, I just realized. And I don't think... Hold on, organization... Nope. I have no steel beams. Oh well, we'll be fine. But yeah, we just need to get the power set up, and I can just put regular storage for now. And then later on I can put more. Alright, you guys chill out. Yeah, just chill out over there. Alright, so we need to go ahead and divide this up between the 4... Can I do... Hold on. Logistics. Can I just play... Oh, I can. Okay, that makes it easy. Alright, let's go out a little bit. How about right there? That'll work. Alright, then... actually, I don't need you there, do I? I don't think so. Did I get that straight? Is it straight? Yeah, it is. I don't need you there. Thank you. I need another one right here. So in line with the other one back here. There we go. And where is... There it is. Alright, let's go ahead and add the pipes. Actually, let's do it. I can't remember what it is to make these 90 degrees. I think it's like, yep, there we go. It's the OCD, man. I gotta make it look pretty. Alright, so you there, and you there. Alright, get these other two connected. Alright, we do have one little problem though. Maybe not. Let's see. So this produces 240 cubic meters per minute. The pipes handle 300 cubic meters per minute. Now we do have the Mark II pipeline, which does 600 meters, but I only need that if I decide to go ahead and upgrade this with power shards. So I think we're good. It might be a good idea also to go ahead and get these started, get these filled up while we're trying to figure out the power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and steal the biomass generators from over here. And hopefully not drop any resources. Also, since those storage containers are empty, I might go ahead and steal those as well. Why not? Alright, grab... Oh, yeah, I was afraid of that. I have to get rid of something. Alright, let's see. What am I completely full on that I don't really need? Cement or concrete, whatever it's called. There we go. I try not to leave these things on the ground. Because then on the top of my HUD, up here at the top, they show up everywhere. Alright, now that we got that, I might also need the storage, so we'll get rid of those. There we go. Now I think I should be good. Fluid buffers. Shit, did I bring what I need for that? Hold on. Organization. Oh, we got the large one, which requires plastic. Unfortunately, I don't have any. We don't have the resources for it. That stuff I actually need to build the generators. So I might have to make another trip back to the Tier 1 factory. Alright, so let's go ahead and build a reactor real quick. Or not a reactor, a generator. And see just how much fuel... Damn it. Well, as soon as I can figure out a way up here. There we go. Figure out just how much fuel those are going to take. So with each one, we're making 40 per minute. So that's 160 per minute with 4 of them. Alright, let's go ahead and extend this out a little bit. Maybe a little bit more than a little bit. I don't know how much room I'm going to need. So screw it. We're going all out. Like I said, later on after I get everything figured out, I can straighten this up. Alright, so the pipelines are over on the right, so let's do it. Let's go ahead and go out a little bit more. Okay, let's block him off. Let's try to put a foundation on his head. I don't think he would like that too much. Alright, that should be enough for one generator. Alright, so power. Fuel generator. It's about time. I mean, I kind of like the fuel generators, but I also hate them because, well, they produce stuff I don't really need. So let's put you right there. Alright, so each fuel generator requires, I don't know how much. We might have to go ahead and get them connected. Just so we can see how much they actually require. But each one is 150 megawatts, which is twice the amount of a coal generator. So 2 coal generators equals 1 fuel generator. But with all the stuff you can get from fuel, from crude oil, I mean, you can get resin, plastic, coal. Well, not coal. What's it called? Hold on. You could get plastic, rubber, petroleum coke. It's kind of like coal. Fuel, residual fuel, liquid biofuel, smokeless powder. Really? Yeah. Black powder with the crude oil, whatchamacallit. Hold on. What is it called? It is called... it's the output of these guys. Nope. Okay, I gotta change you to, let's see, plastic. Heavy oil residue. So with the whole heavy oil residue, when I start making plastic rubber, I got to figure out what I can do with that, so that way the production doesn't get bogged down and stall on me. And then we also have to figure out what we could do with the resin, so that way we don't have the same problem with that. Now, I could just throw them into an awesome sink and call it that, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and get the biofuel generators. Biomass burners. Gotta remember that name. Get these up and running just so we can get a little bit of power to run that miner, and also, ooh, 4 is not going to be enough, I don't think. Probably not. Probably not. It only ran 2 over there. Alright, so unfortunately, I only have enough biofuel. Well, I could run 8 of them. But question is, do I have the resources for that? Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and get these connected up, and then I'll figure out if I can make more so we can get more power. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Well, that was dumb. Alright, logistics. We need to go ahead and connect up the extractor to the pipeline. If I could get this damn thing straight. There we go. Right there. Good enough. Alright, now we need the pipe. There it is. Alright, let's get rid of that. And we're producing. Problem is, I'm not going to have enough power. Hold on. So our max con is 160. Capacity is 120. Yeah, there it goes. So we need to get up to 160. Each one of these does 75. No, it's 30 megawatts. For some reason, I was thinking 75. Alright, well, we need... Hold on. Let me figure out how much this is going to be. So we need, what was it, 160? 160 and 30. Yep. All right, let's hit N. So 160 divided by 30. And 5.3. So we need 2 more. I think we could work that. Maybe. All right, where is biomass burner? There we go. All right, we'll put down a pole, connect those up, and then I'm gonna steal fuel from 2 of these. So let's grab that. We'll right mouse button to cut it in half. There we go. And 1 more. Hold on. Come here. Cut you in half. So I only need enough fuel to get this started, because once we get the generator running, the fuel generator, we'll have all the power that we need. So let me actually check this out, because I thought these were 75, but I guess not. They are 30. Yeah, 30 megawatts. And the fuel generator is 150. So this produces as much power as 5 coal generators. Damn. I have 8 of them. So 2 of these would be more power than I was producing with the coal generators. So that just tells you how worthless they are, pretty much. All right, let's get these running. And bam. All right, we should be good now. Yes, we are. The gray is above the blue. That's all we're looking for. All right, now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and get these connected. So with the amount, we got to figure out the amount, actually. Logistics. Let's get this one connected real quick. Once we have it connected, and oh, we also need to connect it to the power line too. There we go. Well, it's not straight. I was going a little too quick. That's okay. We'll get it fixed. And there she goes. Oh, hell yes. Alright, so it uses 12 per minute. Yeah, 12 cubic meters per minute. So these produce 60. Can that be right? That can't be right, can it? I guess. Yeah, it looks like it is. So, wait a minute. If I can, let's say this produces 40 per minute. So with 4 of them, we're producing 160. So in 160. And we require 12 per generator. So divided by 12. I could build 13. No, that's not right, is it? Maybe it is. Holy shit. Well, I didn't think it would be that much. Well, I guess what I gotta do is I gotta lay a bunch of these generators. I only have enough resources to make 8 of them. So, yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna stick with. We're gonna go ahead and stick with the 8. But the amount of power we're gonna get from this will run the 2 factories that we have to build. So the tier 3 and the tier 4. So yeah, let me go ahead and get these built, try to figure out how I'm going to dress this all up. We also need to get some storage for the resin, because if the resin fills up, then the fuel will, the refineries will stop, the fuel will not get to the generators, and we're screwed. I'm kind of surprised. Holy shit, that used up a lot, but it fills right back up. Alright, let me go ahead and get these 8 generators connected. Well, it looks like I have it all connected. Is it all running? No, it's not. Hold on. You should... Oh, no, because I didn't connect them to power. Okay. There we go. Connect to that one, and then you 2 connect... Oh, there's only... That's right, there's only 7. Apparently, I only got the resources for 7 generators. I thought I counted 8, but no, it's just 7. Which is okay because I got a hill right there. So yeah, just a simple connection, nothing too fancy, just trying to get stuff. Trying to get stuff worked out, and so far so good. Let's actually check the storage and see how fast they're filling up. Oh yeah, with these should last a while. Let's check this one. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to see. So I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with the resin. I think you could throw them into the awesome sink and get rid of them for the time being. But what I want to figure out is how much power am I producing? Let's see. We 1050, that's it? That can't be it. 1050 megawatts. No, that can't be right. Because yeah, the coal generators are producing more than that. Hold on. Let me check poll. Hold on. Yeah. Just 1,000? What? No. 150 150, 300, 600, 900. Yeah, just 1,050. Then what am I producing back at the coal generators? Because I thought I was doing 1,200 at the coal generators. I don't know. I might have to go check. But 8 coal generators, well, I do have them set to 200%. So I guess it would be half, which doesn't make much sense, man. Hold on. How much does the coal generators produce? Let me check real quick. No. Shit. I completely got confused with the different power that we get. So these ones, the biomass burners, are 30 megawatts. The coal generators are 75. So I was right earlier. They're 75. And yeah, the fuel generators are twice as much. So back at the tier 1, tier 2 base, I have 8 generators and I got them at 200% apiece. So yeah, they are going to produce, each one produces right now at 200% the same amount as a fuel generator at 100%. So yeah. Okay. Well, that sucks. I thought it was going to be a lot more. But it's working. At least we got power to... Maybe. You know what? I need to get this connected. Well, I can't because I don't have coal over there yet. Damn. Well, we could get power connected over to the tier 3 factory and see how much it's going to take. But the unfortunate thing is I have to go the long way. I have to go around the beach because the water over here is too deep. Well, this one's going to take me a minute, so let me get this all connected. Alright, we far enough yet? Can I connect you? Yes, I can. There it is. Alright, let's check this out. So that factory should now be running, but of course, we don't have all the coal yet. But I can tell how much the max cons is going to be. So the max cons is 500 megawatts. Yeah, that wasn't a very big jump. I'm pretty sure I gotta check and see if I have everything connected to power. I'm pretty sure that I do. All the miners should be connected. And then all the construction on the inside should be connected. But I guess there's only one way to find out. I need to go ahead and build up. Because unfortunately I haven't put in hypertubes yet. That's how I'm going to get from floor to floor. So what I got to do is foundation and ramp. We got to take the long way to each floor, unfortunately. Alright, can you... Oh no, you're too long. Alright, let's drop this here. And then we'll go up there. There we go. Now I can go ahead and check all the floors, make sure everything... if it doesn't have power, it's not going to be turned on. It's not going to, the lights on everything is not going to have a color. If everything is plugged in, then all the lights should be yellow or green. So I think we will be able to do some production. Yeah, some of it will produce, except for the stuff for the coal. So I think we're good. I might have to change some of the, well, maybe not. Shit, what are they called? Conveyor belts. But we might be good. I might upgrade them at some point, but it looks like they're doing fine. So yeah, we got copper and coal coming up here, and I don't think I need limestone, but if I do, I can always get that limestone node that's right outside. Alright, so there is nothing in here that is not powered. I thought it was weird that we're not really using that much. Should be a lot more than 500. Well, here's one that's not connected. Hold on. Connect you to there. You cannot connect. Oh, that one has too many connections. Well, shit. Where else can I connect it? There's got to be a connection somewhere. Just something temporary. God damn it. Alright, right here. Fine. I'll fix that at some point. Alright, now that one's connected. This one's running. And this one is running. So yeah, some of this stuff will be able to run and produce some resources, but I have no idea which ones. Which resources we will actually be producing. So it looks like this one. Oh yeah, it goes back to, yep, that one. This floor produces the motors, that's right. But yeah, we won't be able to finish that because I think that needed steel. Yeah, it needed steel for the stators. Alright, so I think we're good up here. It looks like everything is connected. Everything's running. Maybe? Yeah. Alright, let's go to the next floor. Make sure everything is running there. I don't think it's right. There must be something I forgot to connect because, yeah, 500. What are we at right now? 500 just does not seem right. Because back at our other base, we're using 600. And over here, we have a lot more stuff. Now it's at 675. Or was it 600 before? I don't know. But yeah, that's as much as we're producing back at the Tier 1 and Tier 2 factory, and it doesn't have as much machinery. So yeah, something's up. Alright, let me go ahead and check the other floors real quick. That way I can take my time and look through everything. Alright, so it looks like everything is running. Everything is fine, so I guess that's all the power that we are using. Not bad, that means we have extra. Well, I'm not going to complain about that shit. But yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more power, but it looks like we're not going to need it. Because the next tiered factory, oh man, that's one that's going to be a beast. So, the other stuff that we have to build, I need to go ahead and get manufacturer and constructor and stuff set up. So yeah, 675 megawatts to get, I think, what was it, 4 or 5 items? I also need to go ahead and get some hyper tubes around here so that way I can move around a little bit better instead of having to make ramps every single time. But if I remember correctly, it was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, only 4 items, but they're big items. They require a lot of resources and a lot of machinery, especially the motors. As you can see by the size of this factory. It's not bad. I like the factory. I like it. So yeah, I'm going to leave it. But anyways, so the next thing we need to go over is I got kind of a conundrum on my hands. So if we take a look, the next thing we need to do is we need to get coal over to this factory so we can go ahead and get stuff started. The problem is the resources that I need to do that. So railway, not too difficult. It takes steel pipes and steel beams, and that's it. But the electric locomotive, this is going to be insane. It does take computers and motors, and then what? Hold on. God damn it! Nope, go away. what are they called? These guys. Heavy modular frames. So that is a lot of resources. I think I only need to build 2 of those though. But then we have the freight cars, which also take the heavy reinforced whatever. What are these? Heavy modular frames. And I need a lot of these cars because what we need to bring over here is, well, we need to grab. Let me think real quick. So this is going to start over by the quartz. That's probably where I'll start it. So it'll start over by the quartz. It has to pick up quartz. Then it has to go to the sulfur to pick up sulfur. Then it has to go to those 4 cold nodes that we saw when we were walking around. That will take 2 more cars. Then the cold node way back over by tier 1 and tier 2. And then it has to go back to the tier 1 and tier 2 and pick up extra iron, extra copper, and extra limestone. And then it's got to come back here and do the same thing. Jesus Christ. This is going to be insane. Alright, so let's see. So quartz, sulfur. We'll go ahead and do 2 for the coal that is back over on the trail where we found those 4 cold nodes. We'll go ahead and do 4 cars for that. Then another one for the other coal, because these factories that we're trying to set up, this one, tier 3, the tier 4, and then probably also the tier 5 when we get to that point, is going to need a lot of coal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we need to pick up iron, copper, and limestone at the tier 1 and tier 2 base. And then we also need to pick up iron, copper, and limestone here. The extra copper, iron, copper, and limestone. So 11 cars. And what are we up to right now? Probably to be able to haul all this, we're going to need 2 locomotives. So far, this is where we're at. So for every single one of these, I am going to need... So we're going to need a train station for every single stop. So the tier 1 and tier 2 factory, the tier 3 factory, the tier 4 factory, the quartz, the sulfur, the coal, the first coal with the 4 coal nodes, then the 1 coal, and then tier 1 and 2 area. So 8 train stations. Then we're going to have 2 cars. So what we're going to do is leave a space. There was something I saw. Hold on. I saw an empty platform. Yep, there it is. Empty platform with catwalk. Is that going to take more? Probably does. Oh, wait. Yes, it does. Actually, hold on. Empty platform. 10, or it takes 6 and 50. It doesn't matter. It takes the same amount. So we need 1 at each stop for the second locomotive that is going to be on this train, because we need that power. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we need freight platforms for every single one of the cars at every single one of the stops. So we need to figure out how much freight is going to... We'll start right here. So we need to pick up iron, copper, and limestone. Then at the... shit, I already lost track. Tier 4, we don't need to pick up anything. The quartz, we need to pick up stuff there. Then at the 4 cold nodes, that's going to be 2. Then the 1 coal. And then at the tier 1 and tier 2 factory, we need 1, 2, 3. The iron, copper, and limestone. So freight platforms. Then we're not done, man. We're not done by a long shot. So what we're going to need is the way this is the car offloads at these freight platforms. So if you don't want something to unload at a stop, you have to put in an empty platform. So, oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even know how to figure this at that point. So what I got to do is I got to go as I build. So I think the first place we're going to start is over at the quartz, and then just start building, yeah, train stations as we go. So we're going to need a lot of the empty platforms. So if we're starting at the quartz, the freight car for the quartz is going to be the only one there. Then when we go to the coal nodes, the 4 coal nodes, we need 1 space because we picked up the quartz earlier. Then when we go to the sulfur, we're going to need 3 because the 1 for the quartz and then the 2 for the coal. So 1, 2, 3. Then, shit, I'm losing track already. We have to go to the other coal node, and that we're going to need another space. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we're also picking up the sulfur. So 1 for the quartz, 2 for the coal, 1 for the sulfur, that's 4. Then we need another one for the coal. So over at the tier 1, tier 2 factory, we're going to have 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Then, we're not done, man. Over here, at the tier 2 factory, we're not offloading anything but the coal, which is going to be the first one. Right? It should be the first car. So this might be all that we need. And then, of course, we need the resources for the rails. So far, it's, oh God. Just shoot me now, because I have to make all this in between episodes. So far, we need a bunch of cable. I also need cable for power. 70 motors, 94 computers, 1,950 concrete, 140 steel pipes, and 272 heavy modular frames. And I need to get this done before next episode. So I might not have a chance to work on the road or anything else, trying to get this all set up. But we do need the resources. No, I have to get the road done because that's where the rail is going. You know what? For now, we're just going to lay rail. We're not going to worry about the road for right now. I'll fix that at some other point. We just need to start getting coal over here so we can get those items manufactured. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'll fix the road whenever I have time to go ahead and finish it. But yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and do temporary rail just to get to where we already have a road set up. So I guess next episode what we're going to be doing is building some trains. Yeah, that should be fun. The problem is there's a couple places where I have to figure out where I'm going to put the stops. Where am I going to put the train stations in some of these places? Because there's not a lot of room in some of these places. But anyways, we'll figure that out in the next episode. Until then, make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.